Alright, I'm connecting to a server really
I'd like to
quick
thank
on
everybody
FTP.
for coming out tonight and participating with us. This is going into round 3 and the final round of the night. Community leaders, please stay attentive to the community leaders thread in Discord and expect a post from staff coming out with a meeting time. There's some important information that we're going to need to go over. So just keep up the tabs on that. Should be posted, I'd say, in the next day or so. And let's get a brief from Mission Maker.
Thank God. Alright.
I said it's a heavy fog map. It's set to around 50
It's a
above
nemesis
sea
mission.
level, so it should still be movable around the map. Nothing more than that. Capture the flag.
Questions from our company leaders.
What's the uniform?
You
You
will
will
see
see.
in the game. All right, questions going once, twice. Alrighty, this is the final round. Round 3 of FNF starts right now.
I just love how he does it. And we spawned in the water. Oh my god, he is right. It is a foggy boy. Get the render distance up as much as we can. And we'll see if Boston joins us in a little bit. I hope he does. There he is. Has his audio muted. There we go. How are you doing?
I'm underwater.
I know, I spawned underwater too. Glug glug.
Alright. I gotta not pay attention to everything at once.
So, I mean,
All
we
right, now that
gotta...
the meat is gone because you had to drink it for the last round.
Oh, I forgot to get my meat. Oh, well. I mean, I'll get it
You
while
have
I...
15 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Why
nah.
am I getting
Oh, wait.
radio stuff? Oh, that's not me. Stop watching other games.
Can I drop my mic volume?
I was watching Indigo stream.
How much, Yash?
Okay, so this is a capture the flag with heavy fog.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun.
Standard OPFOR versus standard GREENFOR kits from the looks of things. I didn't drop my mic at
Don't you
all,
like it
Yash.
when it's normal?
I was just speaking quieter. I mean, it's always good to note the standard. Usually what we have in FNF these days is there's like one gimmick somewhere or anywhere, but...
Hey, we have to...
No, Yash, I
it's
didn't change
really hard to
anything.
make a good one, though. That's
Yeah, right.
neutral. Other than basically putting two sides on the edge of a city and saying, go kill each other.
Yeah. Oh, well.
One day there will be a map with a big enough city you can do
Turn it
that.
up by half a decibel since Yash is saying I got quieter magically. Alright, I mean...
Anyway, sorry, I was going to say, let's go ahead and look at the objectives, but if you got something to say.
I mean, there's not much. It's just a standard 5-5, 5-4-5 OPFOR versus 7-6-2 GREENFOR. OPFOR have PKMs, PKPs, RPG-32. I'd assume marksmen are your SP, your NPZ, MOS, SVDs. Yep, that's the case. And then GREENFOR, what do we got here? AKs, PKMs, I'm assuming PKP. Yep. Their AT guy looking at him is also an RPG-32. And their marksmen are... I think they only have one platoon. I will find one eventually. It
So they only have
is
one guy in the second
also an
platoon.
SVD.
Yeah, one guy in the second
Weird.
platoon, and then you have a full first platoon.
Mm-hmm. So GREENFOR, otherwise, I mean, they listed all their transport type Vics out. They've got an unarmed MI8, alright.
That'll be interesting. Two quad
And-
bikes, because apparently a mission's not complete without a quad bike anymore.
Yeah, it's for the marksman teams to fan out here, but honestly, just an assetless, or at least armed asset, gosh, what am I saying? It's devoid of any armed assets minus the 2 cord 12.7s that GREENFOR gets for defense. So this is going to be mainly just an infantry-on-infantry fight.
Well,
And
the big thing is, it's on a hill
Yeah.
in the middle of a freaking forest, so...
Mm-hmm.
And this is a, I've fought here before. I'm sure you fought here at this
Yeah.
objective many, many times, and I think there's even a campaign that starts you...
Yeah. The first part of the East Wind Device campaign, you use Camp Maxwell as a base, but
Yeah, so it's going to be a interesting fight. I would love to see the OPFOR helicopter land on the, or the GREENFOR helicopter land on the helipad.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Drop off a bunch of
happen.
troops.
I'm trying to look around right now. I've noticed that the map cover is completely extended up to the southern side
Yeah, the
of the
southern
map.
cape.
So I'm trying to find any clues to see if the turn-in point for the flag is somewhere on the southern side, but I'm not seeing any evidence of that. So usually you see something
Well,
custom
and
built on
it's so foggy down there.
it. Yeah.
I would probably guess, if I had to, maybe not Camp Tempest. Maybe at Air Station Mike would probably be where it'd be.
Yeah, so from what I can tell, it could be Air Station Mike 26. It could be LZ Connor to the south, because anything south of that is just too freaking foggy. I'm gonna look at J Cove, but yeah, no, it's dummy thick fog at that point. Gimia, same way, or Gimma, Jesus. Camp Tempest, also super damn foggy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to let people see when they're attacking.
In order to fight. I'm gonna be honest, I would not mind some sort of like Fallujah style op where it's super foggy, you can only see 10 or 15 meters in front of you, and then you just duke it out on that. So I think that would be cool.
Yeah, the big problem is you have to make it enjoyable for the players. You can't just like
Only
do crazy stuff.
So just to answer questions in my chat, only OPFOR has a flag that they're defending. GREENFOR has to try to steal the flag, and then they have to deliver it to a certain point, which GREENFOR sees right now. We as spectators don't see, and OPFOR doesn't see until that flag gets taken. Also, if you look at the entrance on the southern side for Camp Maxwell, you'll see that... actually, no, this is... Yep, no, the southern entrance, they put a quad bike on the Pescos for style points.
Style points, obviously. They did a wheel grind, or what is that called? A board grind on the Hescos, and then they just kind of popped it up there.
And he's driving it off now. It works.
That air.
What's that one
And
Star
they
Wars
took
map that was
someone
essentially
else.
Space Vietnam? You're kidding.
They took out the Platoon 2 HQ guy, Twig King.
He's not dead,
He went
though.
down. And that was the
They armored him then.
yeah, the Platoon 2 marksman did not feel happy with his leader, so he ran him over.
Nice. For OPFOR or GREENFOR?
OPFOR, the
Gotcha.
guy in the quad bike.
Barb Felucia?
Because the quad bike guy is the marksman
is that
for
the one you're
Platoon
talking
2, and Twig King was the platoon
Also, I
leader.
thought I saw 10 in here. Where'd he go?
Alrighty.
I'm hallucinating. It might have been,
One of the things I'm thinking is the reason it extended that far down is I
Yeah,
think
right,
the
Barb.
spawns are hidden. So, Camp
You think so?
Maxwell, probably. That's probably how it's going to work. Because as you can... I guess not, because
I
they're
don't think the
spreading out
spawns are
pretty
hidden
heavily.
themselves, but I have no idea where this flag turn-in site is, to be perfectly honest. I've looked everywhere. I don't see anything custom. I think it's just whatever at this point.
Yeah. It would suck if it's all the way down by the shore, just that deep fog.
Yeah, knowing Nemesis, he doesn't do stuff like that. He tries to make it fair for both sides, but I don't see a marker down at all for any turn-in sites, anything out of the ordinary. Because I know, for example, when we did a one flag capture on Malden, on the training island, there was an inconspicuously placed command building further up the island that eventually OPFOR found and put a few guys on, but it never reached that point. So I don't know. I guess we'll see when we see. Otherwise, yep.
Like then. Simply because, there's nothing else there, so
Yeah.
it might probably be the capture point. Or over at this hilltop, LZ, like you said, Connor, or
Yep.
any of the cities over there might be another point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead. You were saying something?
I'm going to be really curious to see how OPFOR positions their two 12.7s. I think that's going to be very crucial to potentially winning this round early. If they can either shoot out an entire squad of people from the aircraft or a truck, or if they're just going to use them as pure defensive items. I see both of them being brought up to where their vehicles are parked. We got some HESCO barriers being placed as a bit of a wall. I think they're going to try to make a kill zone up here, but I don't know, there's so many crazy ways to assault Maxwell that I don't think they
Especially
should.
with these hills.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't-
there's
the,
lots of terrain everywhere that can hide a presence with people moving up. You know, you might get the headshot of one, but, you know, off to the right, 20 meters, there's another fire team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
The most common route I've seen done in all of my time as a Zeus, and there was a round where we were actually in this area for FNF, but I don't think it got to Maxwell itself, but the most common route I see is northeast. The trees letting you crawl up, get to the little outer part of Maxwell that overwatches those open hills, that little opening in the valley between those two clumps of forest. And then it lets you get literally right on top of this position. And I also love that GREENFOR has completely walled off the northern entrance with the HESCO barrier. Like, that is, this is a common spot you see attacked. I'm not sure if that's legal, to be honest.
The way it's placed, that's one of those gray area rules. I would, personally, being a CL previously, I would,
Yeah.
you know, ask the person to disassemble that. But they did put the stairwell
On the other
get up
side, yep.
on the other side, so maybe. If we saw someone testing it to see if they could get through pretty easily, then that'd be fine, but
Yeah.
there's no one around to test it.
I don't know, but we got the northeastern
a-
one, and then I'm gonna be honest, the second most one I see used is the eastern entrance that they're trying to wall off with this opening. I don't know why, but people always think getting on the highest point of elevation next to a base is the best way to do it, but usually this one falls flat on their face, or they try to use the defilade cover of the ridgeline to get right on top of it and attack it from the south.
Mhm.
And then the third most common one I see done is the forested way up from the northwest itself.
Yeah, I would probably put, if I were in independent shoes, I'll be honest, like, just looking at the terrain as the spectator, I'd probably stop right at the houses along the road, at point 159, so 036028, houses in numpad 9. I'd probably stop somewhere around there, head straight up to the ridge line, so you have forest and an open ridge line, and then just try to walk all the way up.
Yeah, the one issue is it's going to be a bit foggy getting there, so hopefully no one gets lost, but that's another route I see people sometimes take to Maxwell. Overall, I think based off of what I'm seeing GREENFOR mounting up with, we just saw a full group get into a gas, and I think they're going to try to go somewhere to the northwest to get behind one of GREENFOR's movements, but if OPFOR decides to utilize its two gases to make some hunter-killer teams to try to outflank GREENFOR's advances, they're able to catch a squad out in the open and take them out. I think, based off of what we've seen in other rounds of FNF, that's going to be an early sign of guaranteed victory, unless we have someone pull an Audrey Hotto and bounce back, which happens a lot more often than I'd like to give it credit, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, even if it's not the quote-unquote 20 kills that he got, or 21, whatever the final number was, you know, like you said, 5, 7, even 10 is pretty impressive for any person here in the game.
I mean, last round, for example, GREENFOR won because T5 Bay got 7 kills, Anderson got 3 kills, Carlson got a handful of kills. I didn't see the final number, but it's because those 3 guys combined got, you know, like a squad and a half worth of guys dead. That's what allowed BlueFort to push that left flank and take Bravo back. So, I don't know. Still anyone's game. We're not going to know till we start seeing people deploy behind each other's lines. Maybe Red 4 will catch some people out of this convoy, or at least out of position. Maybe Green 4 will try a chopper approach, but I doubt it based off of what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
We do have Patriot flying, but I don't know.
He's flying again. Oh, he might have to have a talk to you about it, because he's, there's a new rule implemented this
Yep.
week. And of course you know about it. Alright, I guess I don't need to explain
I'll say it for the chat, actually, because that's always important. You can only do vehicle assets or a command roll of either platoon lead or command lead once per, is it week or branch?
Per week.
Okay.
So, actually, the technical part of that is that, let's say you're a hotel pilot, like Patriot.
Yep.
One round, like last round.
It's not
Then
cursed,
you
no.
can't be in hotel the next round, but you could be in golf, or you can take
Yep.
CO, or you can take platoon lead. But the idea is to make it so that
You cycle out those rolls so more people can take them, instead
Yeah,
of the
you're
same
not
ones
having
we
the
always see.
same
Yep.
G Lakes Mountain combo and helicopters. You're not having the same
Yeah.
Twig King CO or PL every time. You have different people for different roles to, you know,
Yep.
really test their mental or metal. I
Mhm.
think is the term.
Well, I mean, I also know, or at least from what I've seen this week, it's only if people want to take those roles. I know in EU3 they were trying to enforce that rule, but when they did, no one else took the slot, so the guys that were, you know, told to slot out just slotted back in.
That was part of the ruling of after everyone's slotted, if that role is not filled,
Yep.
then someone who's taken it before can take it again.
Yeah.
Great. Now we got a quad bike holding up the whole convoy. Look at this on IN4.
Mm-hmm.
How dare they?
Patriot's just chilling. I'm not sure if he's trying to find room in a car or if he's gonna fly, but GREENFOR definitely doing a land-only route. We'll see where they decide to go and dismount. I'm willing to bet they're gonna do some sort of pincer maneuver on the OPFOR base, which just maximizes the chances for that one vehicle. Actually, so we got 2 quad bikes probably loaded with the marksmen of each platoon. Yeah, I'm seeing Platoon 1 and Platoon 2 on both of them. And then we've got a Gaz filled with, like, a good handful of dudes, so...
I don't know if you were there. I was talking with Barbarian. Me and Mountain did some testing recently with the update to everything. The RHS update, the 2.0 update. All it takes from one of those turrets is about, I think we tested about 12 shots. Like, hit in the critical areas, 12 shots from any of these statics, and the helicopter will go down.
Yeah, no, I've been seeing it the past 2 weeks, ever since that RHS update dropped. The helicopters are a lot more likely to get shot out by bigger calibers now. They used to be a lot more tanky.
Which, I don't know if I quite like it yet.
Yeah.
That means that instead of defending it with, like, a proper... like 2 or 3 statics, you could defend it with 1. And yep, looks like Platoon 2 HQ on independent side is posting up here at Air Station Mike, so I'm gonna...
Yeah, I would bet that's the turn-in point then. Or they're just trying to find an overwatch vector from some of these buildings.
Sorry, I just saw someone down and a vehicle exploded by Sergeant Jameson. His quad bike blew up in the middle of the valley. He's OPFOR.
And then there's a GREENFOR guy, Falcon, who's been knocked unconscious because he hit the side railing too hard. So multiple quad bikes down already because the server decided to test people's driving capabilities.
Server was trying to get some free kills in.
Jameson has woken back up. He is a medic. He'll be medicing himself. Falcon has also woken back up. And server already up by 2 vehicle kills. Okay, now 1 vehicle kill, 1 damage, 2 casualties, no KIAs.
Oh,
excellent.
I'm hearing the helicopter up on independent. Yeah.
Yep. Pierce is, Patriot is taking off now. I think he's going to either run interference or do his best on recon, but the fog is going to be a bit painful here. Meanwhile, so we had Flood and Mountain dismount because one of them needed a bandage. But they might catch some of these GREENFOR guys out of position as they're dismounted. This appears to be the ML group.
The Myrmidon Legion.
Myrmidon. I just call him the 700th, but, you know.
Well, what's the 700th?
So it's funny. The parent group is called the Myrmidon Legion, but the Arma group itself is called the 700 Cadian. So I don't know why they're using Myrmidon instead of 700, but again, the guy who runs it.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
What?
What? What?
Sorry,
I'm just
confused.
confused.
That was a joke. You didn't explain it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Talking anyways.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I was talking over you while you were doing it.
All right, so we've got Norita Sirius in the lead with a PKM. Red 4 literally right next to him. Of course they don't check down to hill. Daniel might notice, though. He's going to run right into him and goes, oh, hey, look. Hi. How are you? Oh my god.
Oh.
That's why you don't play with your food, kids. You just take the fucking shot.
He was like,
oh my god.
Easy kill.
For easy kill, I'm gonna run up and double tap him. And now you got the marksman firing at Nordia, but Nordia. Pulling back here, Sirius also going back. You got the remaining GREENFOR guys. They're looking over. Paladin running up as well. Gosh, that was... I think he was genuinely confused about the PID. Marksman now firing, killing whoever was running on that flank. Now shooting at Lazy Rug, also known as McNoll. And they're trying to suppress Mountain in that bush. He has taken a few hits, and he's knocked unconscious with the bush getting knocked out here. We see some additional GREENFOR guys firing down on that bush as well, but... Interesting first start here. We got two medics, Jameson and Flood nearby. As I say that, Flood gets knocked out by Norda. And now the other medic's trying to hit Norda as Norda is trying to pull back.
Yeah, it looks like Alpha 1, or the Alpha squad is going to be heading directly deep into that foggy valley, coming straight at them from the north at the Camp Maxwell.
So, talking about GREENFOR's deployment right here, we've got a few guys at Air Station Mike 26. We have a far southern machine gun team from the looks of it trying to hold the southeastern flank of this GREENFOR force. And lo and behold, I told you, the top area people assault this damn AO from is the northeastern forest. And that's where GREENFOR, I think, is committing all of its dudes. It might put some guys up on the eastern ridgeline here to come around the second most common way, but they're going to try to do a two-factor pincer maneuver on that AO.
They woke back up with Jameson coming up behind. So that's both marksmen not quite dead. I don't know if they took any independent with them. I'm not seeing any bodies quite yet.
I don't... Normal. Okay, yeah, so we got Mountain and we have... Wait, no. The other platoon marksman is in the Gaz that's deploying guys further to the west right now. This was just one medic, actually both platoon medics with Mountain. And they're going to be able to medic themselves up because they're two medics there and they can just, you know, touch each other. But they got a few free kills and are going to be able to pull back.
Right now, the one that was a run-up of, I'm going to take this kill.
That was Paladin.
I'm going to get it.
Was it Dan? I don't even remember. But yeah, no, I mean, OPFOR with 2 free kills already. That's not a bad start. But in the whole scheme of things, with this massive GREENFOR force coming in, GREENFOR did have a 20% numbers advantage coming in, so they got like at least an additional 10 to 12. I didn't see the, I don't remember the exact number.
Oh, that's
but we'll just
I'm looking
have to
past
see.
Mountain down the road, and you've got Twig King plus 8 and a Gaz.
Yep.
So they're probably going to be pulled up to where Mountain and Flood are.
I think they're going to try a wide flank, to take out the ML guys and then potentially hit the GREENFOR advance on their northern flank as they push in. But yeah, I think that was meant to be a maneuver team, as well as to see if they could catch any GREENFOR guys trying that wide western flank, because I know they deployed earlier, but they've already remounted, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting. You have this little skirmish off to the side, you know, one ridgeline south of the main objective, and then everything else so far is...
Real quick, look on the northeastern ridge of Maxwell. You're about to have OPFOR look at GREENFOR. A 3rd kill. Now, 4th kill.
Yep.
2 Red 4 guys taking out 2 GREENFOR guys. We have Chupless running back, trying to get a kill on OPFOR. I believe he's... No, he's not crippled. You're also hearing a large amount of gunfire on that northern area as well. OPFOR knocking out Chupless there. And more shots going out. Lots of free kills going to OPFOR here.
Yeah, and Chupless goes down. Unfortunately, I think he went down from just, you know...
it was by a grenade, but he's woken back up. And now you got that machine gun team covering the far eastern flank for GREENFOR, firing into this OPFOR group that started engaging on the right side, or excuse me, the eastern side of the group going on the ridge for GREENFOR. And OPFOR is doing a staggered pullback, which is only going to help them because they might end up enclosing the area that GREENFOR is pushing up on to get on Maxwell. I think OPFOR has way too many units on different flanks here, trying to cover a pincer strategy, but instead GREENFOR going for this all eggs in one basket approach, single flank attack. That's going to give OPFOR a lot of units to maneuver around, but otherwise...
Yeah, the Echo team earlier, you know, that maneuver team that Twig King was leading, you know, getting in contact with Falcon over here. Oh, no, I think Falcon was the marksman. Yeah, Falcon's the marksman.
Oh my god.
But the OPFOR team is pulling southwise as Alpha 1 and Independent is about to breach the outer wall.
OPFOR, meanwhile, has a large group harassing the rest of the Myrmidon Legion. I saw Mountain walk right next to Norda, and neither of them noticed each other, so that was pretty funny.
Oh, gosh dang it. Not that game again.
I know, right? And now we've got the far eastern ridge defense team for OPFOR firing into more GREENFOR guys pushing up. And yeah, GREENFOR's getting right on top of this cache area. And
no one's quite noticed them yet.
Yep.
It's been all outer fighting. So I don't think the forces inside quite know, you know, how close these forces
they're about to.
are.
A grenade just got thrown in. I saw someone try to walk up the ramp for that HESCO, but they were unable to. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a rule violation, especially since there's no enhanced movement.
Absolutely. I mean, nothing against people, you know, enhanced movement. I've only heard like 2 for the removal of it, but you know, everyone else kind of agrees that regardless of how broken it is, it's almost necessary at this point.
Yeah. So a 3-man OPFOR team was watching some of the independent Alpha guys push up. They took 1 shot, but now they're being engaged by more GREENFOR guys coming in. I think OPFOR is about to realize just how close some of these GREENFOR guys are, but because that entrance is blocked, it's going to force GREENFOR to come around, and it's getting quite messy.
17608, he's in contact with a guy hiding behind a bush right next to the HESCO barriers.
Mannerheim running into the HQ building.
Major East, good job.
Spraying down Tarnfolk in the back of the head. 762 doing work.
That door opens. That's dangerous. Oh no!
Double tap.
Oh no, look underneath the HQ building. Look who's there.
Wow, that is... That's smart. That's legal, but that is...
Technically legal, yes. But, I mean, there'd be a lot of people who would call that very gamey and would not approve.
Dust Eye's getting shot. Now you got Mannerheim breaching in with his pistol. Dropping dead. I don't know what shot him. I think Vormuk, I guess, hit him with the PKP, but I did not hear any gunshots there. He's just down. I don't know.
Yeah, now that initial Alpha assault on the base, you know, has basically been nullified. Hopefully they're going to pull the rest of their forces back of OPFOR. We got one A2 guy within 5
Yeah, Falcon, I
meters
saw
of
you
another,
crash, man.
Over the rock, and he goes down. It's a shame. Down to Bay.
Who's this OPFOR guy running over? Valhalla, he's going to try to get behind GREENFOR lines with a machine gun. GREENFOR's initial forces going into the objective are falling flat a bit. That's also because they're really limited. Again, just with entrances blocked and OPFOR having some really, really nasty placement of their units. It's tough. GREENFOR is definitely in the tougher end. And by the way, that Red 4 force to the north is also getting a lot of kills here on those ML guys.
Yep. I mean, and that's to be expected. I mean, it's a force of, what was it, 4 or 5 left after that initial assault against 8. So, I mean, that's to be expected, but I was hoping that they would do just a little bit better.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm worried about, though, is that all it takes one independent guy to run in, grab that flag, and make his way out. And those guys stuck under the building, they'll have no chance.
True, but I mean, you got Puzzle literally locking down that flag site, so he'll be able to at least shoot the legs out and cripple any independent guy that runs in, unless they do a smoke charge.
Oh,
but
we have contact over here between Chronix and... Give me his name. Give me his name. I can't click on him. Chronix goes down to Zay.
Yeah.
From Task Force 121.
We got Wiki on the northern side of a bunch of OPFOR dudes kind of trying to close the gap here and pinch off independent forces coming in.
And I'm seeing Stathammer, he was sitting up in some rocks guarding that front wall of people trying to get in through that badly placed HESCO. Alright, someone's getting close here. Got
back there.
Getting close to Platoon 1 HQ. That looks like, gosh dang it, why can't I click on them? I'm having trouble clicking on people. Bart.
They gotta be like in the open. If you try to click on them when they're like hiding in a bush or something, it won't let you click. It's really dumb. But Martin getting a kill, getting a drop on Arcturus here. He's he's one of 2 guys still up, and then you got Independent firing into the HQ, but unfortunately Dreek is taken out by a guy on the roof, Killinger.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like this Alpha Force, they had a
Bridge is getting cut down.
4 players. It looks like 3 of them came in and were able to clean up the back, so now Let's see, only 2 people really left in the AO. We have
Lazy Rug, aka McNull, has died.
Martin and
All the ML guys have been cleaned up.
And Nutty Person, the only 2 closest players to the flag at the moment, with Greek down, but not quite dead.
So I mean, Independent's first attack has fallen flat. Again, I do think what OPFOR has done is a little gamey. I don't think it's officially a rule break, but it's definitely a stretch.
Yeah, well, and the other thing too is looking at it, trying to look at it from the ground. There's only 1 person under there, or maybe there's 2. There
What,
might be
under?
2 there.
There's 3 under there.
The way they placed it, it's really hard to look out anyway, because they've got
now there's only
bottom
2.
of bushes, they've got the trenches, and the best they can do is basically nip at the heels.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how it goes. If it becomes an issue, then the staff will probably bring it up.
Yeah. I could still see Independent coming in here. I'm really curious to see what this OPFOR force to the north does if they remount. They cleaned up all the ML guys. So if they remount and try to hit Independent on the rear, they could easily encircle and close the gap. We've got 2 remaining pockets of GREENFOR here, a major pocket to the east and a minor pocket to the north. Still anyone's game, but OPFOR definitely has wrestled the numbers advantage away from GREENFOR. And now we're going to have to see some... Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, especially with that push up the hill directly at the base, unsupported, and then on the back line with that going down, and then along the ridge line getting hit from 2 different angles.
Olaf getting picked off by Kanan Ellick. And then some triple tapping from a dude over there.
I guess at this point, we're probably going to be sitting here for about a minute or so. Not much contact going on.
Hold up. OPFOR, as you say that, they're pushing 4 dudes along the rear part of the eastern wave. Might catch Eagle out of position here. One OPFOR guy started shooting at him. And we have some OPFOR guys now turning around. They might see him come out of position, but we also have an Independent guy pulling around. He just saw one of the OPFOR guys, but OPFOR's battle buddy, Avocado, takes him out, saving, what is his name, Stewart.
Arcturus and, Ryan. Ryan almost being able to get back up, getting taken down by Wiki.
Yep, Wiki, he's been playing this very cautiously today, getting some double tap shots on some of these OPFOR dudes. He's been doing a good job picking and choosing his fights, but he's going to have a lot of trouble getting that flag on his own. And now you got more OPFOR guys firing at GREENFOR. Nutty Person, actually managed to tap Valhallen with some good neck shots there. Weren't any headshots, though, because he wasn't tapped, and we still have Eagle bandaging. As OPFOR has closed the gap, not sweeping for him, even though they engaged him. So I think they thought he got dropped, but in reality, he didn't.
Yeah, Eagle going to be running out in the open, and he gets caught
Nutty gets, yep.
Oh, God.
Wait, was that Eagle? I thought it was Nutty.
Yeah, it was Nutty. Did I say Eagle? My bad.
Yeah, no, that was Nutty. That went down. Grenade going off next to him as well. GREENFOR's numbers are looking pretty grim here.
Whew, that's a weird name. Entrippy. Not entropy. Entrippy.
Entrippy. And then you have a lot of Red 4 guys now coming from the north that are going to try to close the gap on GREENFOR, even though they've repositioned to attack from the east and the northwest now, realizing that that northeastern attack has soured.
Well, and the other thing you have to worry about now is that to the south, you have T5 Bay and Sayo, who are getting mighty close to the base.
They are a pretty good combo.
Slow. But, I mean, that's the perfect opportunity with Wiki
I love how
most of the force.
Look on the map. Look how there's 3 GREENFOR medics just coming around the flag right now. Like, COT5 Bay and Wiki, man. Huh?
Combat medics.
Combat medics. Jesus.
I mean, they're combat lifesavers, so they have to do combat at some point.
No, they're combat GREENFOR savers, and they're going to wrestle control of the flag away from OPFOR to save them from this fucking match at this point.
I would laugh if I watched one of them just, like, put his gun away, run off into the flag, take it, and run back.
Dude, PJ on the rooftop of the HQ building getting a keyhole shot and kill off of some of the Independent guys coming up.
Oh,
that
it
was
looks
nice.
Looks like Bay's leaning over. He sees the guys underneath, I think.
Yeah, he just took some. He killed him underneath. He shot him in the head.
Yeah, there's still one more under there.
But he got taken out himself by a guy on the right flank because they have a lot of dudes along that ridge. Oof, a 1-to-1 trade is not what Independent wants to be making right now, especially with all those reinforcements about to push in from the north. You got Gorski and Rhino
in that helicopter in reserve so they can, once they get the flag, get the guy in the helicopter and get him out of there.
It's a smart play. OPFOR, they've got 2 guys skirmishing with 2 GREENFOR guys in the way north. Helicopter's also trying to provide some good recon data, flying low and slow. So I guess try to bait out some OPFOR gunshots here. Now you got Independent fighting for the helipad. 1 GREENFOR guy goes down with a PKP, unfortunately. A GL shot going on the helicopter, making it catch fire.
Oh no! He can still save it though. He has to land it quick or it's gonna blow up. 5 seconds, come on.
Wow.
3. There it goes.
Okay, there was no way in hell he was going to land that in 5 seconds. Don't give him hope.
Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of help.
Ah.
Could have made it if he reacted better, but...
I just watched 2 more GREENFOR guys get blown out, but an explosive going off, killing some OPFOR guys as retaliation. That was a misplay off of an OPFOR explosive trap. But even so, I'm just looking at the amount of red for to GREENFOR now with that northern group coming in. I don't see how Independent can take this zone back.
Yeah, they basically all pulled back to the singular base, you know, getting into the walls.
Single shot by
It's going to
Wiki
be
there.
tough
2
to
kills.
get in, and it's going to be even tougher to get out once that flag's taken.
I still potentially see GREENFOR. They've got a good chunk of players on the western flank. If they can just run in, smoke it, and leave... There is still a gas available on the helipad. And they got GREENFOR all around. They just have to somehow grab the flag and go. Just will Smokes be able to billow out enough? And we just saw Vormal get tapped in the face by, it was either Clown or Owl, each on a few kills themselves. And then we also have Mountain with 2 kills. He's coming back to the AO right behind Independent's western attack here. He could also get some headshots on the rear. I think Vorm has woken up. They're crawling back into the HQ building. And we have...
Over here, Owl and Clown. They were thinking about pushing in, but we have... Gosh, he's been beneath bushes. How dare he?
GREENFOR still has Eagle back there.
Guarding the one entrance as Iander and Nemesis finally make an appearance. They're going to be coming near the HQ building on that entrance.
Mountain came back. He got a tap on Wiki and then a kill, but Wiki is woken back up, and Finn actually kills Mountain before he can finish off... I have the brain of a goldfish. Before he can finish off Wiki. So keeping Independent Stream alive. Also, that HQ rusted building is showing some damage textures here. And we've got grenades being thrown on the flag. And Pierce getting his legs... Yep, Pierce was shooting at the legs of Ander. As Ander is now trying to line up a shot. No, he's trying to medical. In front of him, Potato is right there. He hasn't noticed Potato yet.
Oh, no, he does. He does. I just looked.
And an explosive trap going off, knocking out Clown and Owl's bandaging. That was, yep, right on those sandbags along the curve. And now we've got Potato. He's turned, potentially seeing Neander, gets a single headshot on him. Ouch. Yep. And there goes the HQ building. Oh!
Finally, that's down. That's going to be
so many grenades.
Independent.
They might have just wrestled control. It's going to be up to Potato to defend, and also any OPFOR guys that might wake back up. But GREENFOR needs to run in there and start getting double taps immediately. Grenades being thrown.
I just saw 3 wake
Bart
up.
waking up. There's some grenades, machine gun shots going in.
Only one left right now is Bart. He was over by the container a while ago.
Yeah, he's gotten a friendly fire kill, by the way. He's on -1.
I see that.
Potato doing his best to hold that corner. He's on a 2nd kill.
Yep,
And we also have Pierce that's woken back up.
I think that was... No, it wasn't Nemesis. That might have been Wiki that went down just recently over by Nemesis.
Yep, Owl went down. Clown's woken back up.
Yeah, 3 guys.
Oh, man.
The HQ went down.
Yep.
That's not going to be good. You know, with the limited number of
3
independent
guys woken
left,
back up.
still a pretty large force.
Pearson, who's the 3rd guy? Killing
3
her.
Foxtrot 2 guys and 1 platoon marksman. The one of them is down over at Air Station Mike. He's down on the middle of a hill. It was Farks, and he was part of company.
So we got Wiki working on Owl, trying to get him back up. Clown is pulling security. We still have plenty of time. GREENFOR can attempt to try to take it slow here, but there's a lot of OPFOR guys, and they are going to try to reposition here. So
What's funny is it's only been, let's see,
yeah, we're at the 38-minute mark.
Yeah. We still have like 20, 30 minutes to be able to move this flag. But the big thing is that Jameson and who else is over here? It's another marksman. It's Flood. Have basically gone all the way over to Air Station Mike.
Yep.
And are now attacking it. And winning.
Jameson just killed Gorski back there. Jesus. And Victor, I think, is shooting over at Flood.
Yeah, just spraying and praying, you know, trying to follow that tracer back to its source.
Yep.
Now. For the VOD.
Looks like Owl was able to get back up.
Another one. Let's see. Can
Hey, Slim Jim, thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. Hope you enjoyed FNF tonight. Hope you're staying safe on COVID, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Still got Farks down, so that marksman kill from Flood was effective.
OPFOR just had a guy shooting at a downed tree. That was interesting. The downed tree looks suspicious, like independent. They're fighting Scandi Recon, so it makes sense, right? Wiki's now trying to line up shots and be head-on on this GREENFOR force flanking around. You got Nemesis towing the line as well. So I think independent, they've pulled back. They're trying to draw out fire here. Wiki, unfortunately, getting knocked out by Shadowlock as he's pushed up. Yep. Shadowlock not going for the double tap, though. Wiki could potentially wake back up. He was a medic. I think Shadow's now going to come confirm the kill. There it is.
Yeah. I would say probably at this point with, you know, 3 people over at Air Station Mike with 2 people guarding them, and then basically a full, probably a squad to 2 squads guarding the
3v10.
Yeah.
But we have Nemesis coming in, and I mean, I don't take this lightly, but he is one of the strongest players in FNF. If he goes up and clears that HQ building with that PKM, I could still see it, but he has a lot against him right now. He's got time to play it nice and slow, but if he plays it too slow, he'll get pinned down. If he plays it too fast, he's just going to go in gun-ho and get shot in the face.
Well, and the other thing, too, is they've got, what's his face up here? They've got Pop-Tart up in the upper Hescos overlooking that flag area.
Yeah.
If he tries to take it and Pop-Tart's able to give up a wall, you know, that's going to be it. Nemesis is going to have nowhere to go.
And we do have Owl and Clown potentially coming in the same vector to back him up. OPFOR getting a blue-on-blue kill on their own dude. Because he picked up an AK.
Oof. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. I mean, it's great for weapon PID mix-ups, but, you know, this late in the game,
yeah,
hurt you more than anything. Oh, and they're getting shot at again.
Yeah, because now the OPFOR guys up there are confused because they just, you know, got shot at by their own dude. So let's see if Nightshade gets a retaliation kill or realizes that that's a mess. Nemesis just heard... Who was that? Pop-Tart running down. Pop-Tart on another blue-on-blue. He's at negative... okay. No, he's on 1 kill, not -1. And we have Eagle coming in as well, so this is going to become a 4v9. Still potentially anyone's game. Meanwhile, Jesus Christ, Jameson has almost completely cleaned up GREENFOR's defensive force. He's on 5 kills firing at Indigo Fox. When I looked there, GREENFOR still had like 4 dudes there, and now it's just 1-on-2.
Well, I believe Flood got 1 or 2 marksman kills or even downed them, so they're all looking that way, and then Jameson was able to get right up on them. So it does look like it's probably going to be Air Station Mike. It is definitely going to be the capture zone.
Yep.
But with this,
Nemesis!
It's possible. Oh, and Nemesis. Let's see, Nemesis takes serious.
He's going to get picked off by Potato right here.
No,
Potato has to reload!
Grab it! Grab it!
And he gets tapped by Bart.
Yep, and then everyone looking and tapping him. Just make sure. Don't get back up.
It's up to Owl and Eagle now, and Indigo, I mean, just...
Indigo now has to face off against a marksman and an MG gunner. Or an AR, I should say.
Just damn.
And he's like... He's going down the hill. I think he's going to go to the beach. I think he's done for today.
Who, Indigo?
Yeah, that was a joke, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at his camera angle. He's going back up there. He's going to try to do a wide flank here.
He heard the voice of God that said, "Go kill them. Kill them all." That'd be fun. If you could like imbue yourself with like little special powers, like your
Just hit the L button and illuminate them with your little lantern, you know? Independent, look, they're over there. Shoot them now.
somehow spawns an AI buddy. It's like, where are they, buddy? Go find the enemy. Go find the enemy.
Go get them, boy.
Yeah, because the AI will just spray blindly, and then you can go, oh, it's over there? Okay. Oh, Platoon HQ2, taking
I think
shots
that was
over
Potato.
Yeah, Potato.
Yep, knock Potato out. Potato wanted Nemesis's machine gun. And now we have two OPFOR guys running up. Twig King running on the flank. He gets knocked out, but switches to a secondary. Oh, and he gets knocked out, unfortunately. And now we got Eagle up here being the last man. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Come on, Eagle. Audrey Hotto is with you. OPFOR, he's over here. He's over here, OPFOR. Come get him.
Go get him. Go get him.
Go get him. Get him. Get him, boy.
Well, they're gonna check that body, you know, make sure it is dead, and just getting close enough. I think Eagle is gonna probably take a shot or two, and that's gonna give him away. Okay, that was too many shots there. How dare he? Look,
Stop it. Stop it. He's already dead.
bro, come on.
If you get the inventory icon, it means he's dead. It's for effect.
Obviously. Yeah, it was obviously just to, you know, he forgot that he double tapped him.
Eagle, if you can hear me, throw a grenade. Or use your RPG. Get a triple kill.
Triple kill.
It is 1 versus 8.
I could see him taking out 2 players and then he'll get downed.
Yep. Might get a free kill off of Platoon 2 HQ, but he holds off.
Oh, there's another guy.
Oh,
basically
God.
making himself easy targets. Or maybe not. I don't think Eagle can see them up the hill.
OPFOR's stolen a UAZ, and they might drive back. I don't see this going anywhere in the next 20 minutes. I think this is going to be GG.
May the thunderous clouds strike him down.
May. I mean, Eagle, he's watching. Oh, hold up. Platoon 2 HQ gets headshotted. And there he goes. Shadow Luck getting him. That's it.
Last man alive.
Yeah, he's literally going to have to walk. There is a truck next to him, though, we could take, but...
He's gonna walk it. It's
Yeah.
safer.
Alright, I'm going to initiate a download real quick, so my stream might get a little choppy. I mean, it's over, let's be honest.
Unless Indigo activates his staff powers. I've never seen it done before, but I've heard myths and legends of the legendary staff powers of
The
FNF.
legendary staff powers of fucking FNF.
Some say he glows a bright orange, blinding the enemy, being unable to shoot him. Others say that he becomes like a god, invincible to bullets and throwing grenades. Oh, and Burgess says no, it's over. Too bad.
Red win. Easy call. Alright, there we go.
Alright, well, it was fun streaming in your stead. I'm sure you roll back.
What?
What?
I don't give a shit. I love it when you co-cast with me and Barb, so...
Interesting. And
Do
if you
people
want to
say I don't?
that have, you know, crazy new...
Cursed Apaches.
They were good. They just
Cursed
weren't used well.
Apaches.
And the server got the kills. That's the only problem. The server got the kills. I do have another one coming up that I was working on. I forget how far I got in it, though.
Nice.
Anyway,
Alright,
yeah, I'll let you do
let's
your
jump
thing.
downstairs. Woo.
Next Friday.
Bye-bye.
See y'all.
GG, guys.
Twig.
GG, guys. Been a pleasure.
Bye,
Twig. You lost. I won.
Nah, we won.
Marine Corps.
I got you.
You didn't kill me.
Nah, you know
I
what?
was told I did.
No, you were dead on the flag. I saw your rotting corpse and while you were getting looted while I was
Oh,
running.
okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. Say that again. This is 7 kill
Nemesis.
round.
You were on the
Bro, you know what?